And we're going to show you how cloud computing married to CRM will allow you to transform your customer relationships, whether it's in marketing or sales or partners or service, or this new idea of creating communities in the cloud. And you know something? At some level, it's about going back to basics. It's about listening to your customers and really surpassing their expectations. Now, yesterday, we heard from Chris Bruzzo, who's launched MyStarbucksIdeas.com. And I want to share with you a little story about the first thing that they came back with from their customers, and it's really right here in my hand. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but a lot of times I love my Starbucks. I'm driving, but when I'm driving, you know, I have my coffee. I have this cup here, but then I'm always worried about the coffee spilling out. I come to a speed bump and I have to jam on the brakes because I'm worried about this hitting that speed bump and the coffee spilling out and getting on my hand and burning me. Well, a lot of Starbucks customers had that issue, and they really responded in a new way with a loud voice, loud and clear, on MyStarbucksIdea.com. And Starbucks responded with this little device here, this little stick here. If you haven't seen it, it's called a Splash Stick. And what this does is very ingenious. Not only is it a stir, but also, when you put it in the cup, it plugs right in, and then right there, the coffee doesn't spill out. It's an amazingly simple idea, but it's ingenious. And what it did is it really delighted and transformed a lot of their customer relationships. And in fact, you can take a look at this quote here, which we just pulled off an online blog. It says, "I was floored. It was like Starbucks was reading my mind." Now, this is the power, because Angela Vargo is an ordinary person that was empowered to go really talk about Starbucks in a whole new way. And we know that all of your customers out there are having these types of dialogues, spreading the word, and we want them to really be talking about you in an exciting way. And My Starbucks Idea brought this new technology to help them do that, and we want to give that to you also.
Okay, now you're probably wondering, what is it that we're doing here? We are going to now do something that is extremely important to us at Salesforce.com, and that is to recognize all of you. We have a fantastic presentation coming with Malcolm Gladwell, but just before we do that, we want to recognize you. And I've asked Jim Steele, who's our Chief Customer Officer, to come on up here. So Jim, come on up.
Okay, Mark, our fourth category. This award is for collaboration within their organizations. You've heard about some of the new apps like Ideas and Content, Google Apps. These customers have high user adoption, they've boosted productivity, they've increased their customer satisfaction, and the nominees are?
The nominees are Chris Bruzzo from Starbucks, Chris Silvera from Intact, Howard Brown from Senior Transitions, and Bill Rosier from Sienna.
All right.
And the winner of the Salesforce Collaboration Excellence Award goes to
Chris Bruzzo, Starbucks. Come on up, Chris.
Accepting the award for Starbucks Corporation is Matthew Quisty.
Congratulations, great
Chris,
to see you.
Sorry, I forgot that.
Jim,
Sorry.
You have one thing you have to remember. Remember the award. Okay, come on. All right, congratulations.
Congratulations, Chris.